Hey guys, it's Ben here, and recently on Facebook and stuff I've seen a lot of posts saying things like, only 90s kids will remember. So me being a 90s kid myself, this got me thinking, what things remind me of my childhood? So for this week's video, I've decided to make a list of things that would make you a 90s child, other than being born in the 90s. You know you're a 90s child when you owned a Furby, but you weren't scared of it. I owned a Furby, but it was terrifying. It was friggin' demonic. You know you're a 90s kid when the Rugrats were still children and Angelica was the rudest bitch in your childhood. You know you're a 90s kid when you proposed to your friends with a ring pop. Even if they didn't like you, they would still say yes because ain't nobody gonna turn down a frickin' ring pop. You know you're a 90s kid when you spent half your childhood making these little things. You know you're a 90s kid when owning a CD player or a Walkman made you cool. Unluckily for me, I didn't own either of those things and it probably wouldn't have helped anyway. You know you're a 90s kid when Velcro wallets were all the fashion. Girl, I am so stylish. You know you're a 90s kid when you didn't have time to think about boys or girls or relationships because you were too busy raising your own Tamagotchi child. You know you're a 90s kid when you can finish this next sentence. In West Philadelphia, born and raised in the... You know you're a 90s kid when you remember the struggle of trying to rewind a cassette tape to the beginning of a song if you wanted to replay it again. After about 30 tries, I would usually just give up and then go to the next song. You know you're a 90s kid when you see people taking selfies these days, but you remember back on MySpace when they were invented. Whatever happened to MySpace? You know you're a 90s kid when waking up on a Saturday wasn't that bad because that's when all the good cartoons used to play. You know you're a 90s kid if this next sound makes you cringe. Quick side note on that one, if you don't remember that sound from your childhood, then you were probably allowed to do whatever you want. So yeah, that's the end of this week's video. If any of those were familiar to you, then you are probably a 90s kid. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, then all you've got to do is click on my nipples. Click my nipples! Actually, this one's been really sore today, so don't click this one. Click this one, please. So yeah, I guess I'll see you all next week. Adios, bitch tacos.